identified.
You know, we have to play that little bit of Danny saying, I don't remember 2 weeks at a time. I mean, how can you sue me if we're saying that he was higher than a kite when he says on TV, I don't remember weeks at a time?
It was pretty interesting entertainment tonight last night.
It was only vacation weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jack.
2 weeks off in the summer, 2 weeks off in the winter.
Yeah. And so the days I went, dude, your eye is like going cross-eyed. Where are you right now? Yeah, that's me.
I wasn't drunk,
Yeah.
but I just don't remember.
I just made crap up because I just want to see you fall. That's my whole intent in life, please. I think you've fallen on your own. You don't need my help.
Oh.
Well, I mean, really, I'm not out to get the son of a bitch.
It was shocking last night to see that on TV.
Well, here's what I know. I know that Lisa Fox was really pissed off because she had told Danny that she was going to have strippers at Gretchen's birthday. And then on the TV, on the reality show, he flipped out and acted like he didn't know there were going to be strippers.
That's the night he slit his wrist.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, and that's the night the producers came to me before we taped and said, hey, Stench, make sure at some point during tonight, because we were supposed to go out drinking and having fun.
Right.
Producers told me, before you go out, make sure you mention the strippers at some point.
Well, Lisa Fox told me she mentioned to him a week before. And he's
So-
like, oh, great, that'll make great TV. Oh, yeah, great.
Yeah, and you know, the camera crew at least knew it was coming.
Well, and so did he.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so.
But I mean, the fact that they told me to mention it so that he had a set-off point within the evening that I was with him.
Oh, you were supposed to do the acting of like, oh, are there going to be strippers? So it'd be like a key word.
Yeah, like, hey, here's the deal. It was the episode was Danny, Scott, and I. We're sitting there drinking and having fun, which we were.
Right.
We were at bars and we're drinking and having fun. And taking Vicodin, drinking, taking some more Vicodin. I mean, it was a damn good night. And then the producers had told me before we started, hey, Stench, why don't you make sure at some point to say, you know, but not early, but get into the night and say, ask about the strippers at Gretchen's party.
Oh, okay.
So halfway through the night, I mentioned the strippers at Gretchen's party, and then he goes, absolutely psycho.
But he knew about him because Lisa Fox told me she was really, really upset. She felt so duped.
Here's what I think. I think that at some point you can convince yourself of a lie, and you believe it.
Yeah.
Like,
or you convince yourself that what makes great TV.
Yeah, and he went crazy for the reason of going crazy on television, and then convinced himself like he didn't know, and this was an outrage. It's like OJ. OJ thinks he didn't kill those people. He honestly thinks he didn't kill those people.
Guess.
So does Robert Blake.
It's just crazy. All I know is it's a frivolous lawsuit, and it's something to get more, in my opinion, more press. And it's also something, in my opinion, that, you know, he's always portrayed himself as the alcohol and drugs don't affect his children. And my whole point is that's not the reality. The reality is what we all saw, where he called his daughter twice in front of our faces an effing whore. And he said, you're nothing but an effing whore. You're nothing but an effing whore. You spoiled little brat. And, you know, I'm sure he doesn't want that out because on television, you know, he's always portrayed himself as alcohol and drugs don't affect the kids. And I am here to tell you that that's not the reality of the television show. The reality of the television show should have been.
It affects everything.
It affects everything. And it affects the day that I called my child, my little girl, an effing whore. Twice. In front of a lot of people.
And my kid.
And your child too. I know. And not only in front of adults, but he called his daughter in front of her own little peers an effing little whore in front of two little kids.
My kid brings that up to this day.
That he was so shocked?
Every time he sees her, it would remind him, and he would be like, "Oh, do you remember, Dad?
Yeah.
Do you remember when we were at that thing?"
It's so sad.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
It was just crazy. It was a crazy time, and drugs and alcohol, that is real stuff, and you will really do bad things when you
but don't candy coat it on reality show. I mean, that is my whole point from the beginning is don't candy coat it on a television show and say it doesn't affect your children. It affects your children. And I'm sure he's embarrassed as hell that he called his daughter effing whore. And nobody on this earth would want to think that, you know, you called your child an effing whore when she's 6 years old, 7 years old, whatever age she was.
It was a while ago.
But the fact of the matter is, if you're going to do a reality show, get on there and also say, you know what, I have messed up my kids a little bit as well.
At times, at least admit that it's never been like scot-free.
That is scot-free because that's what he's going on television show saying. And I mean, by the way, I'm in the media. I'm allowed to say this. I'm allowed to critique a reality show. And if I don't know the real reality, I'm certainly allowed to critique a reality show.
Yeah, we all go through our real life stuff in here.
Yeah, no kidding. It's been quite the thing. Anyway, all right, on that news, it is Friday!
Yay! It's not just Friday.
What, Jack?
It's Friday, October 7th, 2005.
Yeah! Wow, you said 7th with such authority, such manliness, such manliness that I'm going to let you off the hook that you just now noticed my hair was lighter.
Oh, yeah, I guess it was days ago.
Loser.
I was so worried about you being sick earlier in the week
Oh,
that I couldn't
that
notice
was
her.
good.
Unlike
Nice
Stench, who could
bounce.
care less about any of it.
Right, that was good. Jack's like, your hair is lighter. I'm like, it's been lighter for a week.
Yeah, I just noticed, I'll admit it.
Wow, Jack, that's a shirt that I can't talk about.
My boyfriend got me this shirt.
You're a big rooster.
Yep.
Now, why does one get the big rooster shirt?
Because he's Jack.
And he's a big rooster.
Yeah.
Yep, Jack, you... Monica, look what Jack's shirt says. It says big rooster, but only different.
Wow.
Wow, yeah. Now, does the wife know you're wearing that today?
No. She doesn't get up that early.
Yeah, because that's not a shirt I'd think I'd like my husband to go out in.
I
I've
get crap
found
for
it.
that.
I-
Do you get crap from your wife for wearing shirts around the baby? Like if you're out?
No, I don't have a lot of offensive shirts. I get crap for not dressing my age or well enough for my wife. She
Right.
thinks that I don't care about my appearance.
Like I get crap for wearing my Hustler shirt from Hustler Hollywood. Just says Hustler on it.
Yeah.
Oh, you shouldn't wear that when you're out with the baby. It looks weird.
Oh,
I
my
have
wife's a
few
pole
shirts.
dancer. She doesn't care about Hustler.
Yeah.
This one she'd have an issue
Yeah,
with.
but I think the big rooster.
Oh, there's no. Yeah, my wife would never let me get away around the baby with that.
Yeah.
That would be a work only shirt.
Yeah,
Right.
and that's when you know the husband got up before the wife because you wear out big rooster t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wifey didn't see that shirt. No.
Call Jamie, Jack, and Stench.
All right,
Whoa.
we had a little misfire,
Whoa.
but
What
luckily I
happened?
stopped the madness. We just didn't get the little
Whoa.
welcome back identity thing.
Jack, I can't go on without the rest of that thing on there.
Do you want to hear this? Does
Oh
that
my
make-
God, thank you.
Okay, no problem.
Oh, God, I can go on living. Thanks so much. All right, so this morning we're going through all this different news material, and we found out a lot of things. First of all, everybody raise up your right hand.
Yeah.
Now, if your index finger, which is the pointy one, the one you point at people
Your
with,
pointer finger.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
hey, stop it. If it is shorter than your ring finger, then you're aggressive. Monica, what's yours like?
Shorter.
You're not aggressive. See, that's a bunch of crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's shorter. You're shorter?
Yeah.
You're shorter?
No,
What are
it's
you
like the
doing? Where are
same.
you?
I'm reading along.
It's like the same length.
Oh, yeah. Well, Monica, those shorter. So what did the survey say? Ding.
It said
Survey
that you're
says-
very aggressive.
What?
If the index finger's shorter than the ring finger.
I know, but Monica's not aggressive.
But then it goes on. It says men.
It says
They
men?
measure the fingers and personalities of men and claim that
Oh.
those with shorter index fingers are more aggressive. I have a shorter index
You
finger.
made me just do that, and it's
Hi,
just men.
You're like a man.
Here's something I just read. Men hate me because I'm very funny, you know.
Yes.
Men don't like funny women. A woman who uses typical male sense of humor, you know, like all my, hey, St. Peter, you know, all those dick jokes.
Yeah.
Anyway, one that's aggressive or competitive is a turnoff to men. That's according to ASU, Arizona State University researchers. Many men feel threatened perceiving a funny woman as a rival or worrying that they'll become a target of her sharp tongue. Not me.
Oh.
What? So
You're
that's
right. Men
that's-
hate you.
I know. Damn it to hell. Let's see. A bunch of women have slept to the top. Slept with the older man to get to the top of their careers. Well, God knows that John Ivy that I had to do got me here.
Oh.
Yeah, right, I'm a cowboy.
You take that back.
Also, good news. Feeling younger than your years. How old do you guys feel?
I'll go with like 30. Like it's only 4 years younger.
Yeah, I feel like in my late 20s.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, I feel good today, Jack.
That is good. I don't think I could muster up a late 20s.
Well, I don't have kids and stuff. I just have a cat, and I still have a cool car.
Right. Exactly. Wait until you have the minivan and spit up on you.
Yeah,
It's
then I
funny,
might
though,
feel a
you
little older.
I always feel younger than I am up until the point of I'm just sitting there watching TV for a couple hours, and I get up and it hurts. And I'm like,
yeah.
oh,
Or you
wow.
get dizzy.
Yeah. It's like, I shouldn't have to like hurt sitting here watching TV, just getting up.
Yeah, I'm like, I got up too fast. And I'm thinking, should I be saying I got up too fast? Isn't that what old people say?
Yeah.
Or when the best part of your day is when you lay down for your nap.
Oh, yeah.
So that feeling is like,
Or you're sore when you sleep.
yeah. It's like
I'm like,
sleeping
oh,
hard.
my neck is sore. My arms are sore.
You wake up tired a lot.
Oh, my God.
I do that.
I bought a new mattress the day before yesterday. I finally bought a new mattress, you guys. My mattress has this divot in the middle.
Oh, you're a single sleeper.
Well, and
Thank
so
you.
that meant that anytime anybody else was in it, you both rolled
Rolled
into
to the middle,
Yeah.
yeah. So I finally had to buy a new mattress. I just had to because, I mean, I'm just like, I'm in this cocoon in the middle.
Right.
And I can't roll uphill either way. It's just too much effort, apparently, when I'm sleeping. So I've been so sore, like, trying to sleep. So I go to the mattress store. That is the biggest crap. I don't know how to figure out what feels good because when you go to the mattress store and you lay down, they all feel good.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I did that when I got my mattress. I laid on 15, 20 mattresses and honestly was like, oh my God, they're all nice.
They all feel good.
Yeah, so then I didn't know.
And then that, according to doctor's reports or whatever, that laying on a little bit of a softer mattress actually, even though a firmer mattress feels better when you're in the mattress store,
Yeah,
like if
right.
you have back problems,
Yeah.
it's not better for you.
Oh, okay.
A firmer mattress isn't better for your back. You should like mid-range or what, not too soft, just right, like you know
Right.
Goldilocks.
Right.
That's true.
And-
Or sleeping on the floor would be restful. You
Right.
ever like slept on the
Right.
floor somewhere one night, woke up the next
You're
morning
like,
just
oh.
aching?
So I was laying in all these mattresses, and just like Jack said, they all felt good. I didn't know which one. I'm like, well, this one feels good. The only one I know felt really good, but I think it's false, is that Tempur-Pedic crap.
Oh, okay.
You know, where you lay in it and it forms to your body?
Right.
Oh, that looks cool.
It felt amazing, but let me tell you something. When I couldn't get out of it, and it was during the day, what would it be like at freaking 3 in the
Right.
morning?
When you
Stuck
can't get
in
out
there.
of your
Your
divot.
divot. Yeah, that's what it is. You're in a human divot.
That's cool.
But then how do you bone in it?
Yeah, there's not a lot of movement. You're kind of stuck there.
Yeah.
Well,
you
how
just-
long till it forms around you? Pretty quickly once you lay
Yeah,
down?
once you lay down, as soon as your fingers touch it,
Yeah.
yeah, it goes. But my thing is, while you're boning, like, do you
Right.
get some kind of, like, are you locked in?
Right. Yeah, you're stuck there. There's no moving.
You have
Yeah.
to go to the living room.
Yeah, I think so.
It's like those wooden puzzle pieces.
Right, you just so, but oh man, it felt good. It did feel good. And so then the guy, the nice mattress guy at the ortho mattress place, he was like, I go, you know what? I just don't know. And they were all 25% off or whatever. I'm like, you know, I don't want an expensive one. I don't want a cheap one. I want something in the middle. And so he's like, oh, well, this one's on sale, blah, blah, blah. He goes, I really recommend it. It's a good one. And I laid down. I was like, yeah, it seems good. So I bought it. And he's like, you're the quickest person that's ever bought a mattress in the history of me being in mattress sales. I'm like, well, I laid on 5 of them. You told me this was a pretty good one. It was like mid-range. Seems like okay. It can't be
Right.
that hard. He goes, no, you don't understand. I have people that want to cut them open and count the coils.
Oh, yeah. No, you're
man.
great. My wife can't buy socks without a 20-minute debate. I mean, to get a mattress, I couldn't imagine how long it would take, you know?
I hate shopping.
Oh,
I
see, that's-
hate it.
That's cool. I don't mind shopping when it's something like important, but I'm not kidding. My wife will sit there and go, "Do you think I should get these socks or those socks?" You'll be like,
Oh, my God,
pick
they're
some
socks.
Right.
Yeah, that
and I
drives
can
me
imagine
crazy.
with a mattress because now you have 2 people trying to decide and agree on something.
Yeah, well, it was just me, and I
right.
had to take
so
my
it makes
cat.
it easier. When I went to get
Yeah,
our mattress,
one person gotta go alone.
I did.
Yeah.
I went by myself because my wife was working. It worked out perfect.
Yeah, you just got because 2
Right.
people cannot make a mattress decision.
Oh no,
Yeah.
we would be in a fight. We'd be cutting a mattress in half and buying half of one and half of another.
Well, that's what he said is that people have him cut him open or want him to cut him open and count coils and say, I only counted 50 coils and you said there was 51. Like,
Wow.
who has that kind of time?
Yeah, people are nuts.
They are nuts. And then I know yesterday I didn't get to finish my Quiznos story about the lady in Quiznos. I'm
you're-
still ticked off of that bitch.
And your cheese sandwich?
My double cheese melt small sandwich, I'm still mad at her. God, she ruined my day.
Call Jamie, Jack, and Stench.
I'm okay.
Are you all right? Are you choking on cheese?
I'm having a little cheese and crackers, Jack. Just a little snack before we have some fun on the show.
All right.
Yeah, it's a little Friday fun snack.
Yeah.
Those Lunchables are a ripoff.
It depends. You can get them on sale at the market for a pretty fair price. I mean, out of the vending machine, they cost you a little more.
Yeah. Well, I don't eat the turkey out of them. They look a little overprocessed to me.
I do that. I sometimes ditch the meat and just eat the cheese and crackers.
Yeah, that's all I eat is the cheese and crackers. So basically, I'm getting six crackers, and 5 to 6 slices of cheese, little tiny
Right.
squares. So 1 piece of Kraft single
Right.
and 6 Ritz crackers for $2.
Yeah, you're getting ripped off because you're not enjoying the meat, which is probably the most expensive part of
Yeah.
the Lunchable.
I have one at home that has 2 Oreos in it too.
Yeah,
It's a
the one with
snack.
dessert.
Yeah.
I looked at that pizza one. That one looks good.
It's a little complicated. I get them for Lucy.
Yeah.
Because you have to put the sauce and then the grinded cheese on it, and you don't have any. If you're just making them, you don't have anywhere to heat them up. So now
Yeah.
you're just eating cold sauce and grinded cheese.
Which is gross.
Yeah.
And it's not like pizza crust. It's kind of like a big fat cracker.
Oh, it is?
But no, it's not hard. It's still soft, but it has a weird
weird.
texture. It's
Yeah.
not. It doesn't taste like pizza
You
at all.
guys have turned me off for that one.
like-
I've
Yeah,
looked
don't,
at it.
don't even bother. But hey, Lean Pockets, they're making with whole wheat outer crust now, which makes them even healthier, which makes me
Oh.
eat even more of them when I microwave them.
5 Lean Pockets per meal.
Exactly.
Well, let me just tell you something. That Lean Pocket is a mouth blister waiting to happen.
Oh.
That is what a Lean Pocket is. It should just say, this will scorch your mouth.
Lava
Yeah,
packs.
You have
Yeah.
to be really careful, and it'll be in certain spots.
Yeah.
It's like the ocean where certain spots are warmer than others.
Some people peed in certain spots of my Lean Pocket.
Right.
Well, it's just hot in some spots.
No, hot like, you know, after you drink real hot coffee, sometimes you can't taste anything in that spot of
Yeah.
your mouth for,
Right.
for like a week.
It has that weird thing on the top of your mouth or something. You're like, "Nyah, nyah,
Just
nyah."
numb.
It's sandpaper.
Right. And the skin peels off.
Yeah, that's fun. Gosh, that is fun. Anyway, I wanted to talk to y'all about for a second, and I know we had a couple examples, and I think these are prime examples. I don't know how people deal with customer service. I was privy to this. I don't know how y'all just hold your tongue or your temper, because I flipped out the day before yesterday. I told you a little bit that there was a lady at Quiznos, and all I wanted was double cheese melt. That's all I wanted, just double cheese melt, just lettuce only, just double cheese melt. And I was behind her, and she wanted to know what was the sandwich with the chicken, bacon, and guacamole, I think, or whatever it was.
Oh, the one on the commercial.
Right. And the guy was like explaining over and over. I told you yesterday, you know, here's all our choices. And she's like, no. It has to have this. And he's like, I don't know, ma'am. And then she says, it's on the commercial.
And it is. I saw that commercial.
And he says, I don't know which one you're talking about yet. I haven't seen it. And she's like, no, it's on the commercial. And then she wanted a special price. And then I couldn't take it anymore, because then the guy I told you yesterday yelled behind me, it's the chicken cabano or whatever it is.
Right.
And I just had it, and I couldn't take it anymore because she was there. And I am not kidding you. Not even ordering. I mean, like placing order, 15 minutes. It took us to get her to chicken cabano or
Yeah,
whatever.
I would have left or killed her.
No, they should have people like that step aside, take all the normal people's order, and then go back to the difficult moron.
Yes. Total difficult moron.
Because we all had stories about this when you said that. We all
Yeah.
had it happen on the same day.
Yeah, it was. And then I was telling the orthopedic mattress guy, I was like, oh my God, I don't know how you deal with that, because he's saying that the people count the coils and all this stuff, and it's such a pain. And I'm like, I told him about my chicken cabano lady. And he said he was at the bank, and a man insisted on all brand new bills.
Okay. My wife refuses to use ATMs.
Right.
So, and I'll do her banking for her during the day, which means I've never been in my bank. I've been with my bank 17 years. I do all my banking outside on the sidewalk.
Right.
I have to go into her bank. The baby and I were in there for maybe 15, 20 minutes the other day while every idiot went up there and had some weird request or something they didn't know how to do, because people who go in the bank
Are morons.
are afraid of technology and don't know what the hell's going on.
I don't know how people are bankers.
Yeah.
But doesn't it seem as customers that they go in there because everybody wants something for nothing?
Yeah.
Like when I was at the fancy hotel last weekend, there was a lady that waited. We all had reservations. We were waiting for our table, like 7:30, and it was like 7:35, and she starts going off on this hostess, going, "I expect a bottle of champagne on my table. I had a 7:30 reservation."
5 minutes
yeah,
later?
5 minutes of standing there waiting for them to get their table ready.
How do people deal with customer service like
I
this?
couldn't. You had a special
Oh
person.
my God. Yeah, it's very special. And that's what the ortho mattress guy was like. The man insisted on having all brand new bills. Like, he had to have brand new bills. And then he said he had like 5,000 in ones or whatever, and he wanted each one of them counted. He said it was crazy. He was almost choking because, like, you get this thing that goes from your feet to your neck, like that blood.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a rage that builds. And I know with me, it builds twice as much because I always have a baby with me.
Oh, right.
And
so
when you
you're
go in the
double.
bank, I just carry her because I don't assume it's going to take forever.
Right.
So now By the time you've been holding her for 15 minutes, the novelty is worn off.
And she's
now
squirmy.
She's headbutting me and squirming and wants to get down and walk, up, down, walk, up, down, and screaming.
Yeah, so kudos to all of you that have to deal with customers because we do not know how you do it.
No,
honest
not
to God.
at all. I would flip out.
Do you know what else I've done as a customer before? I've done this, where it'd be a similar situation with you at the Quiznos, but then when they get to pay, so they've got their sandwich, then they start haggling over the price. I've yelled out before, I'll pay for it.
Yeah.
I'll pay for it. Just go. Just go. And then they get all offended, and I'm like, $1.50? I got it right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God.
Stench and I were at a little local diner here in Burbank. I mean, it's like a little mom and pop owned by this Asian company, and they just Asian couple. And up on the board, they worded something just a little funny, and we watched this guy flip out for 20 minutes because he wanted free hash browns.
Flip out.
Because of the way it was worded, it was a choice hash browns or toast or whatever it was.
Right?
Yeah.
And they worded it a little funny because they hadn't mastered the English language, and it was obvious what it meant. But this guy flipped out over semantics.
So were you just like, we'll buy the hash browns?
Oh my God, we were sitting there, and finally this guy.
We were laughing
because
but
this guy
was
was
scary.
Yeah,
violent.
He got crazy.
He did over hash browns?
He was gonna fight the people. I thought he was gonna hit this lady.
Over hash browns.
A little Asian lady.
And then he started throwing ethnic slurs at her. It was brutal.
He did?
He
And
was
then
a black guy too, and
Yeah.
he was like all of a sudden attacked this woman. We were like,
Yeah.
oh my God, what is going
Over
on?
hash browns?
Over hash browns.
Because it was like potatoes, tomatoes, or something else, and he thought, well, I get potatoes and tomatoes, or rather than
Right, I get those two things.
It was the placing of or.
Right.
Oh my God. Over hash browns.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Right. It was just funny. We were like, oh my God, this guy's going to go. He's going to kill us all in
Yeah.
here over hash browns.
Well,
was
today we will
crazy.
spend a little bit of time as our shout out to you people because we don't know how you do it.
No,
honest
not
to
at all.
God.
No.
Now.
Love this show.
It's a great show.
They're just so much fun.
Identify.
And now, ladies and germs, what you've been waiting for. Just off a 2-week stint at Helen's Trailer Park and Bar. Coming to you from Southern Illinois, where the Hoot Owls rape the chickens and no one cares. That's right, he kids because he loves. It's Bob White!
Yay!
Yay, Bob.
I don't know if he's home. I actually got a message from him late last night. He's like, I don't know if you're still alive or did you move? Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Dad. How are you?
Good morning to you all.
I was just telling them it was good to hear from you. I got a message from you late last night, and you thought I moved.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I haven't moved. I got your message, so I will call you later on. Well, I have 2 meetings and then a doctor's appointment. Then I'll call you after that.
Oh, okay. Today, you mean?
Yes, I will indeedy do.
Oh, is this a PG doctor?
A PG doctor? What's a PG doctor?
Like pregnant?
Oh,
Bob.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I thought you were going to make me a grandpa again.
Oh, no.
I sense pressure there.
or regret.
Oh, geez.
I'm not sure. I think, Dad, you have more of a chance of making me a sister again.
Well, I keep... Never mind.
Yeah, okay.
I do want to go there.
How is the missus?
Which ones?
Well, the one that is flying out here, I think.
Honky tonk woman.
Yeah.
Oh, she's delightful.
Oh, good. Are you guys going to keep the relationship long enough for her to fly out here?
I hope so.
Okay, well,
You never
Yeah,
know.
you're right.
Because I think Monica made it with a changeable name. That we can just fill in the blank if we need
In
to.
case he finds a brownie lady.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I was just watching the news, and one of the hip-hop singers,
yeah.
was in a car wreck and broke his kneecap, and first thing he asked the doctor, will I be able to sing?
He did?
Hip-hop.
Oh, hip hop.
Yeah,
Right.
fine.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? Not your fault. My fault. I didn't get it. Yeah. Yeah, they can't always be something
Thank
that
you.
Jamie understands.
Thank you for the brains in the background.
Yes, exactly.
You guys make me look good.
You really do. And I think you guys are all on equal ground right there.
Oh, okay.
Hey!
What? Oh, you just got that one?
No, it was funny.
All right, so Dad, what's been going on in Southern Illinois?
What's been going on in Southern Illinois? The weather's turned a little cooler.
Yeah.
I'm heating with firewood.
Oh, right, yeah.
Well, it's just a little exercise. That burning with wood heats you twice. Once when you cut it, and once when you burn it.
Right. Now,
that's
did you get
exercise.
that chimney fixed where the smoke doesn't come back into the house?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, because you'd sleep really well at the cabin.
Just hope you wake up.
Yeah, you're just like, if you keep the window open, you get half oxygen, half carbon monoxide.
Yeah, it works out pretty nice.
Yeah, you get a great night's sleep.
Sure do.
So you got that fixed.
Oh, yeah.
And what about all those appliances?
Yes, finally.
Good.
The parts arrived from, I'm not saying which company.
I believe you said Sears last time.
I think I'll say that again.
Yeah, Bob had a little problem with Sears and their appliances.
Right.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
Now, Bob, do you just get parts and fix it yourself, or does the guy come out and actually fix it for you?
The guy came out and fixed it.
Oh, yeah.
There are some things I can do and some things I cannot.
A wise man knows his limitations.
I have to realize I have limitations.
Ah, very nice. And are you going to Nashville this weekend?
Am I going to Nashville? No, I'm not going to Nashville this weekend.
How come?
Well, because I'm splitting wood with a wood splitter, log splitter.
Oh.
However,
Yes.
she's coming up here.
To help you with your wood splitter?
Yeah.
Bob's got some wood she can split.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I got your wood splitter.
I do. Yeah, it's got it has a 7,000-pound ram on it.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
And so you just put a piece of wood in there and just splits it, does it?
That does.
And now, do you have a wood chipper?
No.
Oh, because we're very interested in buying a wood chipper
we
here.
want a wood chipper.
Yeah.
Why do you want a wood chipper?
Dispose of Jamie's exes.
Bob, L.A.
You can make your own movie, huh?
Yeah.
In L.A., everybody has a shredder. We want to one-up them.
Yeah.
We want to wood chip
I
our
see.
stuff.
Everybody has shredders for their, documents and stuff.
Right.
So we want to wood chip like stuff. Just
Yeah.
like if you have stuff in your house from your ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, whatever, ex-boyfriend,
Yeah.
ex-wife.
Right.
We just want to wood chip it.
Yeah,
I
frozen
thought
turkey.
maybe you just kind of stuck his hand in it also.
No, like my wedding dress, I'm going to wood chip it.
Yeah,
Well,
no, see, that'd be
the
nice.
wedding dress.
Yeah.
Oh, why don't you? I would donate that to somebody.
Well, it's kind of yellow.
Well, that's okay.
Wood chip it.
Wood chip it.
Wood chip it.
Wood
Wood chip it. And then the lucky person that holds it, maybe they'll get sucked in. Because that's
There
weird
you
that
go.
it creates a vacuum.
Right,
Well,
don't put your
yeah,
foot in there.
sure.
Never kick the stuff out
Never
of the wood.
kick the stub or whatever that is.
Yeah.
Did you see on TV they actually sell a wood chipper?
Like a personal one?
Yeah, and the lady acts like it's really easy to push, but she's like kind of
Struggling.
Yeah.
You know who has a real one?
Who?
Psycho Chuck the engineer.
He has a wood chipper?
Yes.
Oh, Dad, you got to get a wood chipper.
I had one.
And what happened?
Well, it was a small one, just for a
Personal
small
use.
brush
Yeah.
and twigs and stuff, and I used it to grind up fish for fishing bait. I'd take a bluegill or other small fish and throw it in there, and it would come out like mush in a bag. And then I'd put that in the area where I was fishing.
Oh,
and
it's
attract
chum.
fish.
Yeah, he used his
That's
chipper as a chum chipper.
Chum chipper.
They have them on all the fishing boats.
Well, I guess she's right. So it's
They have
just
chummer machines that they feed the fish in and grind them up to little pieces and toss them in the
that
water.
Bob is a thinker, isn't
Yes.
he? Yeah. He used his chipper as a chummer.
I did.
You throw a bluegill into a real size wood chipper and it would just be vapor.
I know.
It would come out in little chunks about the size of your little fingernail.
Oh, well, that's good chumming.
Yeah, it was.
That's good chumming material. All right, well, Dad, we got to go, but I will call you later on this afternoon.
You really will.
I really will. Oh, and also, I know that the Omaha Steaks had stopped because I forgot that I lost my credit card, and so I know that everything that I had on a regular, you know how you get it.
Oh, yeah.
I hate that.
I know. You should see everything that I have to get changed over.
Oh, that's a pain.
Yeah, so you don't have
May I
steaks.
make a comment about Omaha steaks?
What about them?
They're kind of like Sears parts.
Then I won't re-up the ante.
cut those babies up. They don't know what a steak is.
Wow.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Man,
Wow.
well, you should write the company. That's the only way they know. Jack wrote Carter's.
Yeah, they never responded, Bob. They didn't think.
What? I'm not kidding you. Those guys have no idea what quality meat is. It's just a frozen chunk of cardboard.
Well, I'm calling him.
Do you know
then.
I'm going to
Omaha.
meat school next week?
What's meat school?
I'm going to, there was like a deal coming up for this new meat in Vaughn's. And you were going to carry a new line of meat. And they said, hey, do you want to do some commercials for it? And I go, yeah, I love meat. And they said, oh, no, you can't just, you have to go to meat school. They want you to know the meat.
That's a good idea.
You've got
It really
to know
is.
your meat.
So I'm like,
yeah.
meat school? I'm in.
That is great.
Isn't that awesome?
Wow.
It is.
I'm
You'll
excited.
find out that some of the best flavored meat is not the expensive cuts.
See what you're going to learn
You
at meat
will learn a
school?
great deal
can't
about
wait.
that. And the
Wow.
angle in which you cut the meat will determine its degree of flavor, too.
Wow.
And will decree, the tenderness of it.
Well, and we got to get a hold of Mike the Meat Man to give you some more tips.
I think he's going to have a good time.
I think so. All right, Dad, we're going to
Well,
call.
I want to wish him a lot of luck of going out and cutting some great meat.
Well, yeah. And you have fun with your wood chipper.
Yeah.
I mean, your wood cut, wood splitter.
Yeah.
and,
Wood splitter.
and my honky-tonk lady's blowing into town.
Yes.
Yeah,
He said
well,
blowing.
Just like a fart.
no.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, well, I'll be interested in keeping track of this hip hopper, see if he's going to be able to sing after his knee.
All right, Dad. You
It
do
took
that.
a little long time for you to catch
Yeah,
that.
it's me. It's
Must
trust
be
me.
stuff that- By the way, how's California burning?
It's good. It's
Yeah.
almost out.
Almost out.
Really?
Yeah, it's almost out. We had some sea air or something, like some moisture in the air.
Sea breeze.
Oh,
Yeah, sea breeze.
wow.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's facial cleanser.
Yeah. So our skin is great and our fires are out.
Well, I was going to say, you talk about my fireplace and polluting the air. Let's talk about L.A. air.
Oh, it's
You
great
know,
here.
Geez.
I can almost see the horizon.
No, it's really windy now, and the fire's almost out, so it's actually clear and nice.
Yeah, so there. Haha.
Well, as I said, they can clear all those problems up. Just stop feeding kids those dang, chili dogs.
Yeah.
Fuel. That'll clear up the air.
I think in the Midwest they eat far more chili dogs than they do here.
No, we don't eat chili dogs here.
Oh, you don't?
None at all. No, that's a California.
All I know,
thing.
Dad, is we're about 10 minutes late, and I'm going to get my ass chewed.
Oh,
Because
don't
we
do
have this
that.
new boss that's just a dick.
Hey, we're friends with him now. Why would you say that?
You are, I'm not.
Oh my God!
We're making peace.
Where do administrators breed? I mean, what is the genetic composition of these?
I have an idea, but I can't say it on the air. All right, Dad, we got to go.
Okay, love you.
All right, love you. Bye.
Great, safe weekend.
All right, we will. Love you, Dad. Bye.
Burn your neighbor's yard.
Okay.
Call Jamie, Jack, and Stench.
As long as we're playing the family game or whatever, my nephew's birthday is tomorrow, so I thought I'd call him today. And also, my sister, she's having a problem because my grandma is seeing my grandpa through the laundry basket.
Right.
My grandpa's dead, but my grandma sees him in the laundry basket between the webbing.
That means she's going soon.
Oh.
My grandma is?
Yeah, Grandma's going. If Grandpa's coming down to visit, she's going to meet him.
Well, I just don't understand because my grandpa never did laundry. So we don't really get it.
Maybe he used to hide down there. Is the laundry?
We're unable to take your...
What? I'm listening.
The laundry's down in the basement.
No, not at her little. She has like a little bitty 1-bedroom little house.
Oh, and it's just sitting. And
Yeah,
he's in the laundry
he's
basket.
just sitting there, like in the living room, and he's in there.
So I wonder if when Grandpa was alive, he'd hide in the laundry basket sometimes.
That's just fun.
Yeah. He'd be like, "Hey, find me."
Maybe it's like they're going back to like the days when they were teenagers. Because they married like when she was like 12 and 13 or something.
Oh yeah, they played hide and go seek still. Grandpa's just playing again.
My sister's not answering her phone.
She sees it's you.
My God. Oh, how hard can it be, Jack? You see the phone ring and you pick it up.
She's busy.
Crazy
She's
girl.
got kids. She's got to go to work.
Mary Jo McCurdy, you've reached my
She likes
voicemail.
putting her last
I will be
name on
unable to
everything.
I know.
access This until
Mrs.
October
McCurdy.
Is there a lot of Mary
the
Joes
11th,
out there
Tuesday.
that they get
Please feel free
confused?
to leave a message. If you are a customer and need customer service, you may call 1-800
Blah, 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 blah.
987. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Have a great
Hey,
day.
987.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Mary. It's your sister. I know you guys are out of town, but I was thinking that I'd get you on the road right now so I could say happy birthday to Cameron because I know his birthday's tomorrow.
Or last week.
It's tomorrow.
Right.
That was Karen's birthday. That was last week, and Jolie's birthday was last week, and everybody else's birthday is last week. But Karen's is tomorrow.
Okay, good.
I think they're going to Tennessee. Anyway, so I was calling about that and about what we should do about Grandma seeing Grandpa in the laundry basket. So if you can call us back and have fun in Tennessee, okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Sorry,
Yeah.
going to Tennessee.
Everybody likes Tennessee.
Tennessee.
They have a lot of fireworks stands there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
illegal fireworks, but yeah, they're legal there.
They're
but
legal there, but as soon as you drive them anywhere else, they're not.
And people
Yeah.
with no teethers.
Here is something we need to do real fast. Hey, Vanessa, you have a question about you catch your husband online looking at porn all the time?
Uh-oh.
I don't know about all the time. It's just that he's out of work right now, and I would rather him be looking at ads for work or something instead. That's what he's doing. And
Okay.
I was wondering, you as an attractive woman, Jamie,
Oh, yes.
I've seen your pictures. You're really pretty. And
They're
how do you
airbrushed.
feel when you catch a guy
Looking at porn?
porn? And I mean,
Hold
I know
on.
it's a normal thing, but
Yeah, I know. Just hold on. Let's take a break. Let's all think about how do we
Okay.
feel when we catch somebody else looking at porn?
Call Jamie, Jack, and
Identify.
It's Friday!
Yay!
You cannot believe how excited we are about this. That is Friday.
Very excited.
Very, very. Wait, what's the big plans? Anybody?
Very busy this weekend. Stench and I are at Knott's Berry Farm on Saturday.
Oh, awesome. Let me
for
write that down.
Camp Spooky. And then Sunday, I am by myself solo at Bel Air Camera for Child Safety ID Day.
I love Child Safety IDA Day. All right, wait. First of all, Saturday, Camp Spooky.
Right.
And can people just, if they don't win tickets, can they
Yeah,
just
you
go?
can just come down. We'll be there from 12 to 2 in Camp
Up
Spooky.
to- Okay. And then you're going to be at...
Bel Air Camera in Westwood on the corner of Kinross and Gailey, and you can come down there. I'll be there from 12:30 to 2:30, although I think it goes later. And what they're going to do is for free, fingerprint your kid, take a picture, give you a card so you'll have it on file. So, God forbid anything happens to your kid, you
that's
have all
awesome.
the information.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, they're going to have Canon cameras,
Is
going
it
to take a
free?
picture. It's all free.
Oh, that's perfect.
And the LAPD will be there to tell you about child safety.
Oh, I can't go.
So 12:30 to 2:30. That's a really great idea to have.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
when your kid goes like,
And
missing at the
especially-
mall, you're like, oh my God, I don't even know what his eyes look
Well,
like.
you forget too. It's before the holidays, like Halloween. You send your kid out in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
People worry about that, and then you're in the mall during the busy holiday season. So it's just nice to have that reassurance that you
Did
have.
you ever have to take your little bike up to the fire station and get it ID'd?
Yes,
Yeah,
the
the
bike
sticker-
license or whatever they
Yeah,
called
wasn't that awesome?
Yeah, it made you feel like you had like a real vehicle.
Yeah, it did. I remember that when I was a little girl. We took our bikes up to the fire station and they ID'd them. Oh, it was the greatest day ever. But then Stench had his hopes and dreams dashed against the rocks of despair.
Yeah, my dad said, that's a piece of crap sticker. And then he got his engraver out and wrote his driver's license number on my bicycle. I'm like, I like the sticker, Dad. Everybody else has the sticker.
Poor little.
And I
Seth.
go back to that damn thing and get that stupid sticker again.
It's
Be on here
still-
forever.
It reminds me, and I know I've told you the story every time, but those stories just hang with you. I mean, when Stench told me that story, his dad just grinding into the metal of his little bicycle. It just I had that Southern Illinois gymnastics team shirt,
Yeah.
and I know you guys are over it, but Southern Illinois gymnastics team, and I was so proud I was a team member finally. And we didn't have enough money to put my name on the back, so my mom took a Sharpie and made my name on the back all fancy and Sharpie.
And people wonder why we're dream squashers. It starts at childhood.
Yep.
I didn't want to ever wear that shirt again.
Yep.
And the Sharpie wouldn't come out with my name on it. And she tried to make it look like the letters that you get, ironed
Yeah,
on.
Right. I'll tell you, nothing scars you more than being poor when you're a kid. That's why I try and give my kid everything I can.
It's true.
Because I've told my story about my mom sewing the
Yes!
turtle on my shirt because everybody else had Izod shirts and we couldn't afford one. And everybody knew that my mom just sewed the little turtle she bought at the fabric store on there.
Oh, God, I know, but you remember those for life.
It was so
I mean,
traumatic.
we're all in our 30s now, and we remember
Oh, yeah.
those.
No, I can remember the pain and the embarrassment, like the feeling of everybody
Yes.
knowing.
And then I remember too there was a time there's a thing called anodized rims, and they were for bicycles, and they were like blue or red
I remember
or
that.
yellow.
We couldn't afford
and
those.
I wanted anodized rims bad. My brother and I did. So my dad came with these rims. Look, I got you anodized rims. Well, about 2 weeks in, the anodize started peeling off. They were chrome rims that were sprayed with like a clear coat.
Oh, but at least he tried.
No, he bought us the cheap ones and then lied to us.
Oh.
They're the same damn. No, those are anodized. I'm like, no, they're not anodized. Doesn't come off. The rim is blue. It's not blue coated.
Oh no, because
Yes.
because you have to give credit to some parents that, like, now I look back, I was traumatized by the writing on my shirt.
Right.
But you have to give credit that my mom went out of her way, and
She
your mom.
tried.
And,
Yeah, they were all trying. They were trying to do their best with the,
to
and the
shut us
means
up.
they had. I mean,
Yeah.
if you remember back, a lot of times you didn't realize how hard your parents struggled until now you're an adult and you look back.
And then you're like, holy cow.
Right. I remember one birthday I got a clock radio. You know what I mean? Like, that was all my mom could afford.
But you love that
I
clock
still
radio.
have it.
Oh, that's sweet.
I got it when I was probably 7 or 8. I still have it.
That's sweet.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my God. I know, but it's just those, like, I think Stench is talking about those cheap little ways that go around too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, or like
On purpose.
Everyone had Atari, and then you had
Pong.
Majari. You're like,
Majari.
I have Majari. It's kind of like got Pac-Man, but it's called Act-Man, and it looks a lot like it. Want to come play?
I have the best example of that. Everybody had Simon, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I did not have Simon. I had, like, I don't remember the name of it, McGee or something.
Like the swap meet version? We
Right.
used to get
and,
those.
And the sound was off. It's like, "Mah, bah, bah, bah," and the colors were ugly. And everybody else had Simon.
That's sad.
It was sad.
It
thing.
makes
We've
me
all
sad
been
for you. I'm going to
tortured.
get you a Simon.
Yeah.
Meh, 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 meh.
Or even like shoes too. Heaven help if you
Oh,
wanted
my
real
God.
Nikes.
Oh,
and you'd
forget
come
it.
back with like the
I used to get the
whatever
Mervin's
Lacrosse.
brand.
I had lacrosse
And I'd be
or
like,
something.
what is this? It's the same damn shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say Nike.
And they were
on it.
plastic.
Yeah, they'd be
They weren't
horrible.
leather.
I'd get the Mervin's brand with like it looked like a whale tail that was supposed to like mock Nike a little bit on it, but they weren't. They were their own brand.
They were. Oh, what were those? I remember what you're
Yeah,
talking.
remember they sold them at Mervin's, I think.
Yeah. It was just sad sometimes. It was just, but they all tried.
No, they
or
tried.
you guys might not understand this, but the days when you couldn't have real Barbie, you had like Bubba.
Right. Yeah.
They still have that stuff
Babs.
out there.
Yeah, you had Babs, the wannabe Barbie.
Right.
Yeah, she didn't quite bend the same way or
No.
move the same way, and Barbie's clothes didn't fit on her
You
right.
looked at a leg that popped off.
It did pop up. It was sad. Anyway, we had some poor lady named Vanessa on the phone, and she wanted to know how we felt when our significant other was looking at porn
Right.
Yeah.
and what she should do about it. And I totally forgot about it because I was caught up in memories.
That's okay.
Hey, Vanessa?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Bye.
We forgot about you for a minute. Excuse me.
Not that we don't care about your husband's porn addiction.
Right. So, first of all, why doesn't your husband have a job?
He's prior service military, so he came back from Iraq and he got discharged.
And is he making any money?
No.
Discharged.
He's looking for work.
He's out.
So they just say bye and they don't give him any money?
If you don't re-up, you're out, and then you got to go join civilian life, so he's just looking to get a job now.
Oh,
Did
that
he have a
sucks.
specialty in the Army?
It's the Marines, and his
Marines.
job got cut. Like, you know how some companies downgrade? Well, the military does that too.
Well, no, but I'm saying what was his skill he had that he could bring into the private sector?
Nice,
No,
Jack.
His job wasn't useful out in the private sector unless you want to help the terrorists.
Oh, you know what? Those are the guys that are going back over there and working for those private companies and doing security. The
Oh, they
guys,
are?
yeah, they're going back and doing a lot of that. Like the security over in Iraq, private companies over there are afraid the military
Right.
can't protect them. So a lot of the old military guys, when they get out, they go back over there
Yeah,
and
oil
load up
companies
with
and
guns
stuff.
and protect those people. It's crazy.
Yeah, he was trying one of those companies, but he had to bench press his own weight, and he went and did it, and he couldn't do it.
He couldn't bench press his own weight?
He couldn't. No, not his own weight.
God,
let's make that a
my
job
own weight
requirement
would
here.
Crush me right now.
Oh my God, who could bench press their own weight? I
Normally
couldn't.
you
I don't
can.
think I could.
You
No-
can?
Normally on a normal, if I'm working out, I can go way over my own weight. But right now, I'd crush myself.
I can't bench press my own weight.
Yeah, I don't think I
Yeah.
could.
I usually can like 10 times. I mean, it's not
bragger?
a problem. No, but I would lift weights a lot.
Well, so Teresa, you got a wimpy guy with no job.
No, he just hasn't worked out. He
Oh.
works out, he'll be fine. In like 6 weeks, he could do it.
Why doesn't he try to work out and then do that?
He's starting to. He's starting
Good.
to go back to the gym and starting pump iron and stuff.
Well, what he's doing now, one hand will be able to do better.
Yeah.
And your name is Vanessa, not Teresa.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hey, Jack, I just got that. Yeah, one hand is stronger than the
and
other.
believe me, I don't think there's a lot of time to lift weights when you're over in frickin' Iraq getting shot at.
Yeah.
So, give the guy a break.
So how long has he been out?
3 months.
Yeah, so let him kick back and look at some porn.
The guy's been in war.
Yeah, he's had a dry spell.
What I'm trying to get to, Jamie, though, is you're an attractive woman. You have pretty high self-esteem. I'm kind of overweight and I don't have time to go work out and eat right because I'm working 70 hours, going to school full time, trying to pay the bills because he's out of work. And so, do attractive women have that same feeling when you catch a guy?
You feel like it's about you. It's not about you, sister. It is not about you at all. It's not about you being overweight or working your ass off or anything like that. This is just a guy thing. They just do this.
We love porn.
They love porn. It's a fantasy no matter if you have, Pamela Anderson as your wife, Tommy Lee, guarantee it still looks at porn.
Yep.
Okay.
It is not about you. Do not use this and think this is about you. It's not about you at all. It's about him being, first of all, he's been over in the sand dunes forever.
Yeah.
Right. And then looking for a job can get depressing. I'm sure he wants a distraction after a while.
Yeah.
Stress relief.
Yeah. I've even known really happy married couples, and my girlfriend, and she's gorgeous, caught her husband looking at porn. I mean, she flipped out. She felt really hurt. But have you talked to him about it?
Yeah, we stayed up all night.
And what did he
talking about
say?
it. I mean, he actually did admit that I've been gaining weight, so he doesn't think that I'm that attractive anymore.
So we could be a little wrong on this one.
No, but
When we talk about weight, let's talk about that honestly. What are we looking at?
160 right now.
And how tall are you?
5'2".
Okay, so Vanessa, the thing is that not only are you heavy right now, but you don't feel pretty to you.
No.
So there's no way in hell that you can feel sexy or anything like that. If you don't like you, then he can't like you.
But I told them I've been with men and at the same weight, and they've given me praise. They've told me so many things that made me feel great, even though I know I was overweight. And he doesn't do that. So.
And you guys are married?
That's the problem.
You guys are married?
Yes, we've been married.
Married?
We've been married for 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
And what did you weigh when you married him?
150 most probably, I think.
So you're only 10 pounds over what he married you at?
Yes.
Oh,
that's nothing.
Yeah, that isn't
10 pounds of my pinky.
Well, because I was thinking that maybe you were this svelte supermodel or something, and then all of a sudden you changed.
No.
Well, I think also it's probably because you probably brought up the weight thing, and then he used it as an excuse.
Also, honestly, he would say that to you if you were making him feel, I don't know what's going on in your house, but if there's some reason he's feeling inferior right now because he's out of work and you're providing the bills, it might be a way of trying to bring you back down because he feels, he's suffering at your hands right now.
Unmanly.
Yeah.
Because he's not a provider.
Doesn't make it right, but that could be another reason.
I did tell him I don't respect him as a man because he's out of work right now.
So he just brought you back down a notch like you just did to him.
Yeah, so then you guys play the blame game, and then he's like, oh, yeah, well, you're fat.
Yeah, I don't like you. I'd rather look at porn.
Yeah.
It's another mean thing to say when you said something so mean.
So you guys just started slamming each other.
Okay.
Right? Is that what you did?
Yes. Yeah.
It's a fun game. We all play it.
Oh, we totally do. But then, some of them cut really deep, and you're like, oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, I can't forgive that one.
Right.
Yeah, I can play against you, but then you, do one of those, ow. So you have to realize you said, I can't. Remember your words, Vanessa. Those are so hurtful. I cannot respect you as a man because you don't have a job and you can't provide.
And this guy is a freaking Marine. The few, the proud, the Marines. I mean, he just came back from war, and they are very manly specimens.
And Vanessa?
Yes.
If I were you, I'd take the high road today and go home and apologize and tell him that you didn't mean to hurt him like that with those words.
Okay.
Right. And you didn't mean to say that he can't bench press his own weight on
Yeah. Make him take back the you've gained weight and I'm not attracted
I wouldn't
to
even
you.
do that. I wouldn't even make him do that. I would just take the high road and just say, you know what? I thought about what I said, and you are my man, and, blah, blah, blah. And I know we're going through a little period here, and I'm really sorry that I hurt your feelings. Then the guilt's on him.
Okay.
Yeah, he should.
And he'll feel like
forward.
crap, and it'll be perfect for you.
Okay, well, thank you guys.
All
Rock
right.
on.
Bye, Vanessa. Let us know how it goes.
Bye.
Bye.
luck.
Wow, good work.
I felt like we did good work, but I didn't feel
thought
like
so.
she was convinced.
I thought we really got to the root of the problem and we solved it. I thought it went really well.
5'2", 160.
Yeah, big girl.
Yeah, but 150, I married you, 10 pounds
Right,
is
so he should
nothing.
accept that.
Yeah.
No, he was just coming back at her because
Well,
she
she
was,
said the
she
meanest thing I've ever heard.
Demasculated the
Exactly.
poor guy.
It's time to call.
I'm a little slow today.
Answer.
I am. I'm totally slow. It's okay. All right. We had this chick. Her name is Vanessa. Her husband just got out of the Marines, and he doesn't have a job, but it's only been 3 months. And now she's catching him looking at porn. Well, then they did the whole thing that couples do when they really love each other. They just start slamming the bejesus out of each other. And who doesn't love that? She started with the you can't bench press your own weight.
Yeah, you're not a real man because
Right.
you don't have a job.
Yeah, I don't respect you as a man because you can't provide for this family. He said, hey, you're 5'2" and 160 pounds and you're fat and I don't find you attractive anymore. So it was just really a great day for both of
This
them.
guy's going to re-enlist.
Yeah.
He's going to go back.
So she just didn't know what you all do when you find somebody looking at porn. Now, here's the thing. I've had a lot of issues along the way, but the porn thing is one that I haven't had to deal with ever, which is weird.
It's like, well, there's porn. Somebody looks at porn, so what? If someone is at porn every day, all the time, for long periods of time, that gets a little weird.
Well, I think the reason why I haven't had to deal with the porn thing is because, you know, where we work and stuff, not because where we work, but we get porn tapes and I sell stuff.
Right.
So it hasn't been this, I think it might be more of a factor in homes where the wife or the husband is inhibited maybe sexually.
Right, because we have a pornucopia here of
Yeah.
choices.
I mean, and at home, I have so much, you know, on DVD that
Right.
it's like, and it's sick and wrong. It's like, oh, God. I mean, we watch it at parties as a joke.
Right.
Like, oh, my God, no way, you know. So I think maybe it's more of a thing. I don't really know. But, I mean, everybody I've ever dated were pretty open about that stuff, and that doesn't seem to bother me.
Yeah.
I've never had an issue. I can't remember.
My
having an
wife
issue.
would have issue with it. My wife is not the porn type. She would, she would get weird with if I brought home a porn movie and was like, hey, let's watch this.
Like this, like,
Yeah.
hey, one of those guys.
She would be weirded out. She's super conservative.
Yeah, I wouldn't see your wife really watching a
Yeah.
porn with you. Plus, watching a porn with you, you'd be so loud and going, "Oh my God, look at her boobies!" Like
Go.
you wouldn't make it sexy.
Oh,
You-
no.
And the Cheeto dust all over
Yeah,
his face
yeah.
would just really ruin
And
it.
I would bring home sick and wrong porn because that's the most amusing to me.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we have a bunch of people that want to talk to Vanessa. I believe it was Vanessa, correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarah, hi.
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 Hello. You guys rule.
We
We
rule.
rule.
Welcome to our show. Go ahead. What were you calling about?
Well, I just want to tell Vanessa, right? Is her name?
Yeah,
Yes.
Vanessa.
Okay. That I'm a size 4, so I'm in no means like a big girl. And my boyfriend watches porn all the time, and he's also unemployed.
Wow, maybe it's
Watch
just
porn
an
even
unemployed
more.
thing.
We're bored.
Yeah, it must be. But even before, when he was working and we were in school, he still watched porn all the time. And like it has nothing to do with him being a big macho Marine, because my boyfriend is like this nerdy mechanical engineer,
Uh-huh.
and he still watches porn all
No,
the time.
but the macho marine part came into play when she said, I told him I don't respect him as a man because he doesn't have a job.
Yeah, but that goes back to them going back and forth and
Yeah,
fight,
yeah.
clawing each other's eyes out.
Yeah.
I don't
Now-
think he actually. I'm just trying to think. I don't think he feels that way about her.
Are you open sexually as far as, like, do you guys have a video or anything at your house?
Oh, are you kidding me? He has like everything downloaded, everything, and I've watched it with him.
Well,
I mean,
because
it's not
I
my
was trying to
thing,
figure out if
but-
maybe that was the thing. Like, maybe people that are, sneaking porn are the guys that don't have it in the bedroom.
That are
It
repressed.
could be because like I have friends that are super open porn, but I also have friends that are super conservative that are like, oh my God, my boyfriend watches porn.
Yeah.
Yeah, or he got a Playboy. Ugh.
That's the
Yeah,
funny
and
one.
they're just like freaking out, and I honestly don't care. I mean, he watches it. I watched it with him,
Right.
but I mean, it's not my thing to sit there and watch it all the time.
I think
Like,
it almost
because-
takes some of it out of it. I think that they like when women don't like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think that they love the, oh my God, I'm secretly watching it. It's more exciting to them.
Not your thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely think so.
All right, so you're a size 4 and your husband watches porn. Boyfriend watches porn.
Yeah, all the time.
Well, Vanessa will be happy at
Yeah.
5'2", 160.
Right.
Yeah.
By golly, it's not a size thing.
Call Jamie, Jack, and Stench now.
Identify.
Well, I tell you what, who doesn't love this chickaroo? You
Yeah.
know? I mean, everybody, I haven't heard a bad word about her. Everybody loves her, and she's a great actress. And she's on a new show tonight, which we talked to Sarah Gilbert about. It's called Twins, and it's tonight at 8:30 on WB. Ladies and gentlemen, Melanie Griffith! Hi, Happy.
Hi.
Hi, good morning.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
We are good. First of all, congratulations on this new show.
Thank you so much.
It's very funny. We talked to Sarah Gilbert. We actually had her in the studio about it. We love her.
I love her too.
Yeah, she was cool.
Which is what a down-to-earth, cool chick.
Yeah.
I know. She's great.
Yeah, she is awesome. And so tonight on the WB, it's called Twins. And basically we know it's about two twin girls that are pretty much opposite, yeah?
Yep, completely opposite.
And you're the mom.
I am the mom, and Mark Lynn Baker is the father, is the dad.
Right.
And we run a lingerie company. And we've had it for 30 years, and we've turned the company over to them, to our kids, to the twins. And when we get home together, we realize that we have nothing in common and do not know what to do with each other. So we end up going back to work for them.
Now, whoever created this, did this derive from something, a real-life story or anything like that? I mean, who thinks of this?
Well, Max Muchnick and David Cohen, who do Will and Grace.
Right.
Yeah.
This is actually David's story, sort of, because he's a twin. But that's
gotcha.
sort of as far as it goes. They have a lingerie company.
I think that guy smokes pot. Because all of a sudden he's really creative. Like, I know what I'll do. Have some twins, and then we'll own a lingerie company.
Melanie Griffith will be the mom.
Yeah, it should be really smoking hot. Okay. Here.
No, but they're really great, and they're so funny, and I guess because they've been doing Will and Grace for 7 years, it's a very well-oiled machine.
Yeah, absolutely. And now, here's the deal. I asked the guys from the OC the same thing. You know, you have lived your life being the beautiful, like, I don't know how, not trampy. What am I saying? Like, you know, the sexy, ba-ba-ba-boom kind of chick.
Yeah.
So, and I asked the girls from the OC, isn't it weird to play the mom?
It is a little weird. It is a little weird, especially when I found out, I think 2 weeks ago, that they were turning 29.
You're like, excuse me, not possible.
Yeah.
So then they let me sort of change it in my character Lee's way of counting, so that I say that they should just stay 25.
Yeah, because that would be the hardest thing, because you're like, this is not possible.
There's no way I can have children at all.
Yeah, this is not possible. Just seems mean almost. You know, and that's the thing. But, you know, at least you are, like, you're still the sexy, like, what do they call it? MILF?
Yes.
MILF.
Yeah, you're the MILF.
There we go.
What?
You don't want to know.
It's this thing that kids use this day. Moms, I'd like to. Yeah.
Moms, hot
Yeah,
moms.
hot moms. It's the kids these days.
They're wacky.
Oh, my God.
You've never heard of a MILF?
No.
Oh.
Are you kidding?
No, I never have.
Ask some young kids. Son.
Yeah, moms,
Yeah.
I'd like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's sick and wrong, but I'm shocked that you haven't heard of that.
Yeah.
Well, sorry.
You know, the good news about this show is we teach you something every day.
Yes.
Do you know, I listen to your show every morning when I'm taking my kids to school.
Awesome.
Oh, I don't know if I'd have the kids in the car.
Well, I listen after I drop them off. I listen
Okay,
to
good.
you guys.
That's so funny because somebody told us that once, that you were at a stoplight and that they heard us on your car. I'm like, nuh-uh, no way.
No. One time you were talking about me and you said something that wasn't true.
Oh,
no.
not me.
Was it from the tabloids?
One of you did.
What did I say?
It's Jack.
I can't remember what it was, but I called your station and I said, please tell them that that's not true.
Oh, now I feel shame.
You were very polite and you retracted it. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, you know, that's me, polite. That's what people say. They always do. They always say that. Well, here's the other thing I do on this show. I'm just brutally honest, and you're going to probably be a little upset with me. But
Oh, great.
I believe that there are couples like P. Diddy and J-Lo and Ivana and Donald that are supposed to be together.
Uh-huh.
I think that you and Don were supposed to be together.
You do?
I do. I think for like forever you two were supposed to be together.
Well, we were together forever. So we did it.
You did the forever thing.
I mean, you have a higher quality individual now, and
Yeah, Antonio's
I mean, you
hot.
traded way up. But it's just that thing that you always think of Don Johnson, Melanie Griffith. Like, you just think of you two together.
Well, we're not, and
That's the same thing Don said when we had him on earlier.
Because I said that to Don, too. I said, you're supposed to be with Melanie. And he kind of went, well, we're not.
Yeah. He's like, move on.
I know.
so, but now Antonio and I have been together for almost 11 years, so it's
Wow.
a while.
And you know what? Congratulations on really seeming to have the normal life, because you guys are not in the tabloids as like gossip going on. You just are having a good normal relationship, it seems like.
Yeah, we have a good thing. We have a really good thing,
Very cool.
a good life. And
Now, how do you keep these relationships for so damn long?
Yeah.
Is it those lips?
Yes, those handcuffs.
Hey, I sell those, and I still can't keep a man. I mean, what is it? You've been in these long-term relationships where it seems like these men just adore you and would do anything for you. What is your secret? I mean, we need it.
Aw.
I'm not kidding. I need it. You're doing something right that the rest of us aren't.
I just think that you have to find the right person first of all,
Yeah.
and then you have to keep some mystery in there.
Oh, so you kind of keep them a little jealous?
No, I don't mean jealousy, just a little mystery.
See, there's my problem. I take it as jealous.
Right. Jamie puts it all out there, too.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, mystery is jealousy, right, Mel? I guess not.
Yeah.
No, mystery.
Totally different.
Yeah, I think so. I have a lot to learn, I believe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Melanie Griffith with us, and you can watch her tonight on Twins. It's a new show. We like it a lot. It's on the WB, and it's tonight at 8:30 p.m. Thank you, Melanie.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
All right, thank you. We really
Bye.
appreciate it. Love you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Jamie, Jack, and Stench